like argues with that.
I don't know.
Have you ever seen or experienced a situation where you were in need of help and no one stopped to give you a helping hand?
Hi, my name is Kaylee Hoppins. I am a social psychologist. This phenomenon is known as the bystander effect, which is the finding that the greater the number of bystanders who witness an emergency, the less likely any one of them is to help. Ridiculous.
In this video, we will explain and demonstrate different factors that can affect the likelihood of someone helping or not. These factors include the basis of prosocial behavior in regards to evolutionary psychology, social exchange and altruism, gender and cultural differences, the effect of mood, and environmental impact.
In the case of evolutionary psychology, kin selection is the idea that people are more likely to help genetic relatives than non-relatives.
Oh my god, my brother! Someone call the cops!
The bystander effect in regards to social exchange is best defined through the social exchange theory, which argues that much of what we do stems from the desire to maximize our rewards.
Oh my gosh, should we help him? Our boss is looking. I think we should. Right? We will impress him? Yeah, we can get that promotion we've been wanting. Hello, 911? Someone's hurt.
And minimize our costs.
Oh my god, we don't have time. Like, we need to go to class already. We can't fail this test. Nope. Sorry. I'm sorry.
However, contending against the social exchange theory is the concept of altruism, which is the desire to help another person even if it involves a cost to the helper. This is best explained through the empathy-altruism hypothesis.
The empathy-altruism hypothesis is the idea that when we feel empathy for a person, we will attempt to help that person for truly altruistic reasons, regardless of what we have to gain or lose.
Oh my god, we have to help him. We have our exam. We can't miss it. No, it's more important. We have to help him. Oh my goodness. 911?
With gender differences in prosocial behavior, Western cultures put great emphasis on the males being chivalrous and heroic, while women are expected to be nurturing and caring.
I'll save you. I'll talk to you later. All right. Bye. Okay. Oh my goodness. Where does it hurt? Are you okay? Are you okay? What's wrong? Where does it hurt?
Cultural differences can affect someone's willingness to help because people often favor their in-groups and are less likely to help individuals in out-groups. People are more likely to feel empathy towards in-group members.
Our sister from Uzbek cabin is hurt. We need to help her. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay.
Being in a good mood can help increase the likelihood to help for 3 reasons. Good moods make us look on the bright side of life. Helping others can prolong our good mood, and good moods increase the amount of attention we pay to ourselves, which makes us more likely to behave according to our values and ideas.
He finally asked me out. I can't believe it. Oh my goodness, do you need help? Do you need help? Let me help you.
Being in a bad mood could lower our likelihood to help someone. But there are more instances where being in a bad mood could make us want to help, such as the feeling of guilt. People act on the idea that good deeds cancel out the bad deeds, and that sadness can increase the chances of helping because it could make us feel better.
He broke up with me. Oh, do you need help?
Your chances of helping can also be based on the environment in which you live. People who live in small towns are more likely to help than people who live in large cities. This is due to the urban overload hypothesis.
The urban overload hypothesis is the theory that people living in cities are constantly bombarded with stimulation and that they keep to themselves to avoid being overwhelmed.
Oh my goodness, child. Do you need some help?
Now that we've demonstrated the factors affecting prosocial behavior, let's explain the causes of the bystander effect. Pluralistic ignorance is the case in which people think that everyone else is interpreting a situation in a certain way, when in fact they are not. Bystanders will often use the actions and facial expressions of other bystanders to determine whether a situation is an emergency or not. This can determine whether or not someone else decides to help. Diffusion of responsibility is the phenomenon wherein each bystander's sense of responsibility to help decreases as the number of witnesses increases. This can also include when bystanders are unsure if anyone else has already intervened in the situation that has occurred. People are highly likely to assume help has already been given if they didn't see the help actually happen. So how can we avoid these problems? The answer is through bystander intervention. Step 1. Notice the event. Be aware of your surroundings. Noticing the event can eliminate phenomena such as the urban overload hypothesis. Step 2. Interpret the event as an emergency. Don't wait around because you could be wasting vital time. Use your best judgment to determine if someone is in need of help. Step 3. Assume responsibility. Be quick with your actions. Don't wait around for someone else to tell you what to do. Avoid pluralistic ignorance. Step 4. Know the appropriate form of assistance. People who do not know how to help are less likely to intervene or are extremely unhelpful in a time of need. Step 5. Implement a decision. This is when the concept of social exchange occurs. Determine if the rewards outweigh your cost and then act fast. This could save someone's life.